All right, guys. The biggest line I see is the 2100 line. This is the one I've been looking at for the last 2 weeks. Just so happens the point of control is almost exactly to 2100, and uh, VWAP is to 2101. So uh, that is a pretty significant level. I think that's going to be our line in the sand, seeing that's where we closed. Also, there's three things lining up right in that area. So depending if we're above or below it, I think is going to be where I'm going to base my bias for the day. If we're above it, I'm just going to be looking for long signals until we hit our high up here at 2117. I think that's the high on the daily chart. If we're below it, I think our first line of support, fairly major one, is 2089 and a quarter. And you can see here on the daily chart, 2088 and three quarters. Sorry. Um, and those are going to be the major levels. I think there's not a lot of other levels nearby. And once it breaks through here, you have 2062 down in that area. I'm bullish overall just because 20 period EMA is sloping upward nicely. It's not flattening out. We came down and tested this area and had a very good, strong bullish bar. Today was an inside day, so that generally points to an expansion in the range, especially if it's the narrowest range in the last 7 days. I think it's an NR7. I think it might be. See low to high. 10 points. Yeah, I think it might be narrow in this range. So we'll probably have an expansion in range tomorrow, would be my guess. So those are the major levels. Bias is the upside. Using a little Wyckoff analysis here on we had a downward trending channel, and we were making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Well, now we're making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. This, I guess, could be seen as a lower low. Maybe this is a lower high. Might be changing trend here, but for the most part, um, I think this line will tell us the story tomorrow. If we're above it, longs, below it, shorts. Wait for an obvious move one way or the other. If it's just slopping around here, I wouldn't touch it. We need to see ease of movement, a bar like this where it's really moving down. It's a wide range bar closing near the low of the range. We need to see that on a shorter term chart coming off this level. So that's my game plan for tomorrow, and we'll kind of see what unfolds. I mean, I might change it a little bit based on what's happening. Uh, but I think it kind of gives it a good framework for what to expect.